It need not be more boring to stir you up. No, you know exactly what it is. It is vital. It's essential. It's very an integral, yes, very integral component of our existence, man. Thank you that you join us for it. It's called information. Get fully engaged, fully involved. Don't be told. Don't allow yourself to be used, abused. When you are informed, you are independent. Uninformed, you are dependent. You are a subservient character. You live in the world of denial. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to create that world for yourself. You want to be independent, knowledgeably. Good afternoon. Thank you that you join us for King's Local Daily, King's 88.5, your radio vendor. I'm Sam Andrews on this 4th day of February 2026. These are the papers with your radio vendor. Be in profile daily. The Liberian investigator in pursuit of truth and integrity. The women's paper, Women Voices. The New Dawn, truly independent. The Doyen Inquirer. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Hot Pepper, we too belong. Always reporting it hot. Pro-government, pro-unity party, pro-Joseph Yomabwakai. Verity News, seeking truth, inspiring facts. The Pioneer Daily Observer, the news, the nation's news since 1989. Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent, and The New Republic. We begin with the In Profile Daily newspaper. Lead story. Insay Town saga. Rights rejected. Homeless families. Shame government minister. That's the lead story of the In Profile Daily newspaper. Insay Town saga. Rights rejected. Homeless families. Shame government official. The paper is reporting that Assistant Minister at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, or now local government, Mark Jabate, attempted making fun of the people having been made homeless, displaced, internally displaced, took several bags of rice to go and gave it to them, and they warned him that if he ever attempted, he would fare bad for his life. So the Unity Party minister was told if he ever went there with the rights, he would have felt sorry for his own life because they were waiting to get on him and do whatever. They saw it as mockery. His party demolished their homes. Instead of empathizing with them, he decided to chunk few bags of rice on them. CDC condemns home demolition. CDC condemns home demolition. The sub-lead story of the In Profile. The back page of the paper. LIS eases burden on foreign residents. Local authorities. The In Profile daily newspaper is out for 40 Liberian dollars as usual. Only 40. With this lead story. In Satan Saga. Rights rejected. And the paper is carrying the man, the Unity Party Assistant Internal Affairs Minister, who decided to chunk few bags of rice on the people after their buildings were demolished by his government, Mark Jabate. That was very rude on the part of the Unity Party Assistance Minister, mockery. The same thing that was done by J. Flo. I don't know how he called himself, but Sangana D. Flo at the not ministry, but LBS, when they demolished CDC headquarters, he said mission accomplished. That's the same thing Mark Jabate was simply saying. Mission accomplished. We can chunk few bags of rice on you peasants, downtrodden, and you can eat it and go. Now that we have succeeded in demolishing your homes. These guys are very wicked to the core. The Liberian Investigator newspaper is next in pursuit of truth and integrity, celebrating 1 year of existence on the newsstand. Lee Story, never listening speaker. Never listening speaker. That's the lead story. Question caption. Never listening speaker. Liberia's House of Representatives, the paper is reporting, was thrown into fresh turmoil Tuesday after Speaker Richard Coon abruptly adjourned a heated session to block a debate on a looming military-linked eviction in Monrovia 72nd community, reigniting accusations that the gavel is being used to shield the executive from legislative scrutiny. But the man announced himself as regime speaker. Not only that, but he said whatever the executive wants, it will pass, just like water flowing down a river. So it's Unity Party state. Interestingly, it was a Unity Party lawmaker that was slammed in the face by her own regime speaker, Priscilla Cooper. So it's John Palmer raised on John Reyes. Nothing wrong with that. As much as she attempted to advocate for the people of 72nd, but it was just a smooth screen. Nobody should take Priscilla Cooper serious. No, she knows what is happening. She's part of it. She's only pretending because she is the representative. She should have stepped in from the very first day. Not that when the people are ready, nothing is stopping them. Then you get in the house and say the speaker does not want to give you a chance to put your concern to the table. Don't listen to her. She is a pretender. The back page of the Liberian Investigator newspaper is all sports. You want to get a copy for only 50 Liberian dollars. No more, no less. Just as the Liberian Investigator, the Women Voices is carrying her too. Lee Story, the Women Voices newspaper. I am so disappointed. Representative Cooper blast houses in action over 72nd barrack eviction. That's the lead story of the Women Voices newspaper. I am so disappointed. Representative Priscilla Cooper blast houses in action over 72nd Barracks eviction. She's on the front page with the saying yesterday attempted to be furious that her concern was brushed aside by regime speaker. The sub-lead story, Boakai Sona meets mixed reactions in Nima County. All for Sona ever deliver in the history of Liberia politics. The back page of the Women Voices, female judge to lead Nimba Secu Court as February term of court set to open. Allegations against Koji face rebuttals. Everybody confessing that they lie on Koji. Everything that they brought against him during CDC time was to make the government unpopular and to give the public the impression that CDC people were doing a lot. Now they are all coming out to say those things were make up. Just as Stanton said, the killings of the report of the murder of the auditors were their make up and other things. We have to create jobs. Bishop Kotu Brown urges government. The government said it is unable to create jobs, yet the government says 70,000 jobs was created after the vice president on 2 occasions said the government is unable. The weakness of the government have not been able. President Bwaka in one of his cabinet meetings said that they need to start or develop a new idea by which they can create jobs. Fast forward, he goes and tells the nation that the government created 70,000 jobs. What's the possibility of that in a very short time interval? That's what you get from politicians. They are good at lying, yet expose the limitation. The Women Voices, only 40 Liberian dollars is sold for. You want to get a copy, please. Next, New Dawn, truly independent. Lead story, New Dawn newspaper. Senator Snow proposes part-time roles for NEC commissioners. Senator Edwin Snow proposes part-time roles for NEC commissioners. NEC is the short form for National Elections Commission. The sub-lead story, fresh battle erupts over salary harmonization policy. Fresh battle erupts over salary harmonization policy. And it carries the 2 men who are battling. The current finance minister, Unity Party Finance Minister Augustine Ngafwa, and former finance minister Samuel Twe. The current finance minister said the government have done with salary or harmonization policy. The former finance minister said that is not true. It's not possible at all. The current finance minister is just a rhetorician. He really knows how to rap, but exposes his limitations elementarily. The back page of the New Dawn newspaper. Government denies roles in Satan demolition. Government denies role in Satan demolition. The New Dawn newspaper, truly independent, is out for 50 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy if you haven't yet from any one of the vendors. "18 minutes after 12 midday, if you're just tuning, you're listening to and watching King's Local Daily, your radio vendor, running you through the newspapers appearing on the newsstand this 4th day of February 2026. The Doyen Inquirer newspaper is next. Lead story, this is cruelty. This is cruelty. Satan residents petition lawmakers. This is cruelty. Satan residents petition lawmakers. The lead story, the Inquirer. Other stories, the front page, AFL seeks collaboration to combat drugs, crimes. Government begins salary harmonization reversal. But the two guys, Tue and Gafwan, on the front page, they are battling. The back page, current kills 4-year-old in Maryland. Current kills 4-year-old in Maryland. Poro Society hampers school activities in Nimba, says DEO. DEO Kenzie. DEO is the short form for District Education Officer. That's in Bangan District. The Inquirer, only 40 Liberian dollars. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Here's the lead story of the Oracle News Daily newspaper. Guinea attending, Liberia omitted from U.S. Critical Minerals Summit. Did you get it? Guinea attending, Liberia omitted from U.S. Critical Minerals Summit. Meaning Liberia was not included for the meeting. Liberia was set aside. No, not to be a part of the meeting. Guinea was called in to be a part of the mineral meeting, very critical. Liberia was told not to form part. They were omitted. That's what the paper is saying. Guinea attended, Liberia omitted from U.S. Critical Mineral Summit. Bishop Lee story, LACC, GAC were never harmonized. 12 challenges Augustine Kpo and Gafwan claims that salary harmonization was reversed. The back page of the Oracle News Daily. Sona misinformation. Postal Ministry and LTA just launched digital strategy, which President said was already existing. The paper is reporting what President Bouaka said, that the government had launched digital strategy for young people. It is now they're trying to put that idea together. So the paper is saying that President Bouaka was misled. He read things that he did not know. The paper is sold for only 40 Liberian dollars. Please get a copy of the Oracle News Daily. Oh God, this country is interesting. So Mr. President was just reading and reading for reading's sake, just so they would say President reading. Amen. The guys made fun of President Bouaka. Hey, Lord. It's good to be mentally fit and mentally independent, though. Anything short of that, you are used, you are toast, you are used as a puppet. So the digital thing the president talked about in her address, the paper is saying it is now that LTA tried to put it together to launch it. Hey, God. Let's go to the Hot Pepper newspaper. Always reporting a hot. We too belong. Ex-President Sirleaf praises Cloud Foundation. Ex-President Sirleaf praises Cloud Foundation. That's the lead story of Hot Pepper newspaper. And she is on the front page alongside the former First Lady of Liberia, Claire Marie Weah, with scenes of President Sirleaf visiting various classes and speaking to the future generation. Their education, their exposure to everything literacy is fast moving. In the next 5-10 years, these children will just be like, you'll be comparing them to children in America, China, Italy, Germany, fast technologically. Sub-lead story, my experience, leadership capacity, distinguish me from other politicians. Alexander Cummings addresses personal attacks and economic priorities. The back page, Liberia announces candidacy for African Union Peace and Security Council 2026-2028. That is. That one again, read Murray in. The paper is sold for only $40 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy if you haven't yet. 24 minutes after 12 midday. Verity News, seeking truth, inspiring facts. Next. Lead story, manpower constraints amid limited police presence in rural Liberia. The paper is reporting that the Liberia National Police Grand Crew County Detachment continues to grapple with serious manpower challenges despite recently receiving logistical support in the form of 3 motorcycles. It carries Unity Party Police Director Gregory Coleman on the front page. This up-lead story, regulator or rival, advertising CEO accuses Painesville City Mayor. The back page of Verity News, Liberia leads in shipping registry. Liberia leads in shipping registry. ANC appoints new party officials. Verity is sold for 40. No more, no less than that. Reasonable. The Pioneer Daily Observer. Lead story, economic gains or perception gap. Commerce and Trade Deputy Minister receives response to post Sonan market concerns in IEC. LEC admits owing Swedish firm Eltel over US 415,000 United States dollars. Finally, after protracted legal battle. The back page of the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper. Education Minister Jala is garnered academic cohort, Titan graduation guest speaker. LIB, can understand. The paper is over only 40 Liberian dollars. The news, the nation's news since 1989. Government acts on unjustified price hikes, shuts down over 30 businesses. Commerce Minister Madeleine Dagoze is on the front page. The sub-lead story, Gafuan speaks on Liberia's economic outlook. The back page of the newspaper. No involvement with demolition incident. Daniel Sando distances government. The news, the nation's news since 1989 is out for 40 Liberian dollars. The last but not the least, with 28 minutes after 12 midday, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent, and then we zoom out. Lead story, Bouakai's reform agenda on trial. Bouakai's reform agenda on trial. Analysts advance scrutiny mechanism is on the front page. Gafuan to a clash on salary harmonization. The two of them are on the front page also. The back page of The Independent, power, patronage, and politics. Why Liberian elites fear competition in democracy. That's the back lead of The Independent newspaper. Power, patronage, and politics. Why Liberian elites fear competition in democracy. And it carries the emblems of the political parties, some of the political parties, especially the elite ones, TWP, Unity Party, National Patriotic Party, Congress for Democratic Change, Liberty Party, and the Alternative National Congress. And the paper is sold for 50 Liberian dollars. Thank you ever so much. That's all the time we've got for King's Local Daily. King's 88.5, your radio vendor. We're 29 minutes after 12 midday. We're back tomorrow, if God permits. I'm Sam Andrews.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family